This is David Brown. I hope you enjoy this video short, but know that this is only for informational purposes. It does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and the firm, and we recommend that you contact a licensed attorney if you have any questions or concerns about the information provided. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Perm process. For most people who are here in a non-immigrant status who want to start a green card process, this is where we start, with the Perm filing with Department of Labor. There are a lot of moving parts that go into a Perm, and it does take a fair bit of effort to pull it together. There's a number of steps that we need to get through in order to make sure that this is successful. The first thing we always look at is we look at the job description. What are the requirements for the position that the alien is currently occupying? What are the requirements in terms of education? What are the requirements in terms of experience? And what are really the specific pre-hiring requirements we're looking at? Once we're comfortable that we've reached the minimum requirements that are for that position, and that the person who's occupying that position meets those requirements, we can start the process of going through the next stages of the Perm. It involves reaching out to the Department of Labor and providing that job description to them so they can determine the prevailing wage for the position. It also involves advertising the position in a variety of media so that we can document that we've done everything we need to do to show there are no qualified U.S. workers. That's ultimately the end goal of the Perm. We want to go through the various steps that are required, but advertise in all of the required media so that we can receive resumes back, review them with the employer, and confirm that no one who is actually a U.S. worker, meaning generally a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, is actually qualified for the position. Assuming we can get to that point, we can finalize and file a Perm application. Know that it takes usually about 8 or more weeks for a prevailing wage to be issued. It also takes about 30 days to run all the required advertising. So depending upon how we approach the Perm and whether we run the prevailing wage and the advertising at the same time, or if we take a traditional approach and get the prevailing wage before we run the advertising, the Perm process can take anywhere from about 90 to 150 days before we're eligible to file. Once we file the application, it can take a variety of time. Currently, processing runs 6 to 8 months. And after the Perm is approved, we're in a position where we can file the I-140. And if you're current with your visa priority date, we can file the adjustment of status as well. We understand how important the Perm is. And as you can imagine, the folks at Department of Labor, in their quest to protect U.S. workers' jobs, are very tough on Perm applications. So we do our best to ensure that when a Perm is filed, it will be approved. Please contact us if you have any questions about how to start your Perm process.